Okay, so for those of you who have never been here, or you're sitting at your computer in New York or Illinois or Indiana, here's a tour of our facility. We have about 2,700 square feet here, and we have the cutting table on the left side there. I'll point over to it. And then over in that section there are the sewing machines, and right here is the finishing trimming. When we actually have some machines here as well. Over there you'll see a bar tack machine, a buttonhole machine, a button machine, and a foot press for snaps, tack buttons, so forth. And right over here we actually have a boiler, so we can do the pressing and ironing of our garments. And underneath this this covering here, we actually have a fusing machine for collars that need to have interfacing, or any particular garments that need to have Apparel on. Okay, so that's a quick tour of our factory. As you can see here, there's a lot of fabric that just came in. This one is for current production. As you can see, there's different colors. We actually took it to the dye house and just brought it back. And then our second production here is for a bunch of shirts, smaller rolls, tighter rolls, since it's woven material, so it's much thinner. And then here's another production, some hoodies, and then some samples here. And then these 12 rolls just came in from Taiwan last Friday, so I had to figure a way actually to store it in the racks, which are in the back there, as you can see. So this is the pattern area where our pattern maker does the work. Our pattern storage for different customers. We kind of cover just to keep it dust free as much as possible. And during production, we actually have a sample rack. So this is actually open production that's just finishing up right now. And these are our regular production that we just use all the time, that we run all the time, sorry. So we'll be pulling these back into the production pretty soon. And then here's our sewing area. We have about 20 machines, not that it's all being used at the same time, but we have 3 stations, single needle, overlock. As you can see there's a cover stitch machine. So the the overlock and the single needle, that's one station with a cover stitch here. Let me move around here. And we have another single needle and overlock operation over there with a second cover stitch machine. It seems like a small operation because it is a small operation. We have 7 employees and they come and go, but each employee knows at least 3 or 4 operations, so that instead of having 4 sewers, each knowing just one operation, we have actually each sewer knowing all 4 operations, so we don't have to have a lot of employees. We have fabric stored here, and then we actually have our thread bins here. So we sort it by color: gray, lavender, purple, light blue, dark blue, navy, green, so forth. So it's pretty organized. So when we actually do production for you, we'll actually use our thread, unless there's a specific thread that you specify.